My name is Dayang Anisah binti Abang Abdurrani from class AS1201A with ID number 2020809222. In this presentation video for Chemistry 131, I'll be presenting about one of the elements on periodic table, which is chromium. Chromium is a chemical element with symbol Cr and atomic number 24. It is the first element in group 6 and the fourth transition metal found on periodic table. It is first discovered in a mineral known as Siberian red lead. Then it is discovered by Louis Vauquelin in 1797. Physical properties of chromium. Chromium is extremely hard and it is the third hardest element. It is also steely gray, lustrous, and a brittle transition element. It has high melting point, which is 1907 degrees Celsius, and a high boiling point, which is 2671 degrees Celsius. Chromium also has a high specular reflection. Besides that, chromium also has a unique magnetic properties, in the sense that chromium is the only elemental solid which shows antiferromagnetic ordering room temperature. Chemical properties of chromium. Chromium is a fairly active metal. It does not react with water, but it reacts with most acids. It combines with oxygen at room temperature to form chromium oxide. Chromium oxide forms a thin layer on the surface of the metal, protecting it from further corrosion, which made it highly resistant towards corrosion. Okay, now, electron configuration of chromium. As you can see, there's the full and the shorthand. Now, you may be wondering, why is it 4s orbital 1 instead of 4s orbital 2? Okay, so in this case of chromium, after 4s orbital 2, 3d orbital 4, configuration is attained, an electron from the 4s orbital jumps to 3d subshell because 3d5 is a much more stable configuration than 3d4. And that is why final configuration for chromium is 4s orbital 1, 3d subshell 5. The chemical bonds of chromium. Since chromium is a transition metal and all transition metals go through ionic bonding, chromium also go through ionic bonding. However, chromium-chromium bond, which is a metal-metal bond, can be characterized as quintuple bond. Now, let's see the daily life and industry application of chromium. In metal industry, chromium is used to cover many products made of aluminium, since chromium doesn't rust. This helps protect the aluminium and makes the products last longer. For this same reason, chromium is one of the ingredients in stainless steel, which is used to make many things that we use every day, such as silverware, refrigerators, and cooking pans. Other than that, chromium is also used as pigmentation. Chromium is named well. Its name comes from the Greek word chroma, which means color, and many of the uses of chromium have to do with its ability to create color when mixed with other elements. When mixed with lead, chromium creates lead chromate, which is used as yellow coloring in pen, and when it is mixed with oxygen, it forms chromic oxides, which creates a green coloring. Chromium, when mixed in glass, it can make green colored bottle. Lastly, in manufacturing industry, chromium has a high melting point, which means it can get very hot before it turns from a solid into a liquid. Because of this chromite, which is a combination of iron, oxygen, and chromium, is used to make molds that are used to create bricks. The bricks can be heated so that they harden without the mold melting because of chromium's high melting point. So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for watching.